Yo, faggot. Yo,
Yeah.
faggot.
So
Alright,
what makes you say that? No, go ahead.
Yo, faggot. Yo, faggot. The equation above shows the temperature F, measured in degrees Fahrenheit, relates to the temperature C, measured in
Hello?
degrees
Can you hear me?
Celsius. Based on the equation which is following,
Try and mute Moxie or talk
which
to you, I
following
can't
must be
tell.
true.
Oh yeah, I already been local muted him. He doesn't know like
Okay,
when to shut the fuck up. So I just
I'm just
yeah.
gonna
Anyway,
mute him so I can hear you. The
Yeah,
reason why
please,
I
thank
think the reason why I think you lost is because one, you're on the affirmative and you're trying to make the argument that the reason why this guy is just above this other guy is because he's just beating the fuck out of him. Sonic says one of the scans that you use that you send at the beginning to fulfill your burden is literally contextual because the guy gets literally thrown into a hyperspace gate and then Blast literally appears behind him and then punches him in the head. Later on, the guy literally shows feats too, which kind of go against this whole thing of like.
okay, yeah.
Blast
Before you
just beating-
shotgun even more points.
Okay, you want
Yeah,
to go
you're
one
already
by one?
shotgunning.
Okay, let's
Yeah,
just talk about the first thing.
Yeah, one by one. Yeah, one by one. What does the affirmative have to do with shit? Like, what is that? Why'd you bring that up?
Yeah, you're on the affirmative. You have to scale like your character above his off of your line of scaling. Sonic didn't go over a
Okay.
point, so if you lost this point, you just lose the debate. If Sonic lost, then it's just kind of like I don't know. He loses because it's actually based on the scale.
No, that's yeah. You're already coping. The nigga could lose, but it doesn't matter when he loses. It only matters if you do. Yeah, that's not how it works.
No.
So yeah, for
Whoever
one,
loses
yeah,
this
me
point
being
loses
on an
the debate.
affirmative.
That's what I'm saying.
Me being on an affirmative. Okay, we're supposed to go. Okay. Anyways, like I was saying, me being on the affirmative has no relevance. Every time I speak, my boy. Anyway, so me being on the affirmative has no relevance to what I just argued for this point. So again, other than that, what does that have to do with anything?
The point is, if Sonic's going for equal interpretations when you're on the affirmative and you don't actually adequately debunk the equal interpretations or make your interpretation more likely or plausible, then you just lose the point and then you just lose the debate off of that. Because he won 1 point, whereas you won 0.
Yeah, logically speaking, that doesn't make any fucking sense. Your interpretation has to be proven to be valid. And also, his interpretation had no relevance in the way where he could support anything he was arguing for. He argued for the idea that the nigga was
you said something about
surprised by his
shotguns.
speed.
Don't make multiple points. I want to touch up on that first thing.
I literally didn't make any point. I didn't make any point.
Hold on. First, you said that your interpretation has to be proven valid, and then you said and then you were about to make a second point. Can you clarify what do you mean?
Hold on. No, that's
what do you
not
mean
how it works. You can't just say I use the word and. Hold on. You can't say I use the word and. That means that's a point. And by definition could be inclusion. That you can't presuppose a second. What the fuck wrong with you? You gotta let me shotgun you and then call out the shotgun, not presuppose like you had precognition. That doesn't make any fucking sense.
Okay,
you
if you're not gonna make a new point, then it's fine. What are you gonna say?
Okay, yeah. What the fuck? He cut me off because he thought I was gonna make a second. Okay. Anyway, so like I was saying, you know what? Yeah, you just make me lost my train of thought. You could go ahead, man. Go ahead.
Yeah, so what do you mean an interpretation has to be proven to be valid? Can you clarify what you mean by that and get down to like the specifics, the nitty-gritty of the whole fucking claim?
Yeah, if there's wasn't a good okay, if Goku and Vegeta punch each other, right? First of all, my affirmative has nothing to do with other than me fulfilling the burden of proof. There's no other obligation, there's no other anything at all. So let's say that my actual argument was saying that Goku went relative to Vegeta. I show a scan of them punching each other and going relative with each other. Your interpretation is that, no, Vegeta was holding back. It's possible for Vegeta to be holding back. Therefore, it's also possible for this to not.
And if Devon wanted
This nigga. Okay. So, yeah, you can be using your interpretation of something with no credibility behind what you're saying in your interpretation that has no relevance to what I was arguing for.
Okay,
so yes, I don't see why him having an interpretation with no evidence or no credentials behind it at all whatsoever means that it has anything to do with mine, which is automatically backed up by the burden of proof and evidence based on what I just argued and sent actually. But go ahead.
Okay, so the first thing I'm going to say is an equal interpretation isn't necessarily the actual positing of an interpretation to be true. An equal interpretation can just be a skeptic route where you just say that another interpretation could be true, so I'm skeptical on why I should take your interpretation to be true. And this is relevant because if the judge is listening to that thing, or the audience, whoever wants to listen to debate, they need a reason to be given for them to actually have a motivation towards believing in one person's belief over the other. If you haven't actually given a greater reason, or any reason which would make one person belief and your belief over the other one, then it just automatically ends up at some equilibrium where your interpretation doesn't actually have any additional backing over the alternate interpretation. Sonic did actually say some interpretations were true, but I'm just talking about the first one, which is like an equal interpretation. But actually, no, now that I remember it, I can just ask a double check with Sonic if I need to. Sonic, you were saying he was off guard, so that's not an equal interpretation. That's more so like you're saying he's wrong, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, you finished?
Yes.
Yeah, I was literally about to debunk you, but you did. He just did it for me. Yeah, he didn't give an equal interpretation. He was actually giving actual rebuttal.
There were two separate interpretations.
Also, just to point this out, he wasn't using skepticism. He was outright disagreeing. He wasn't putting something into question and then giving interpretation.
He was on other points, but I can talk about this.
How do you even do that in one sentence? You admit. What's the point of arguing for something when the debater literally didn't do what you're trying to argue for?
He was giving an equal interpretation on the whole interpretation of the OO panel, but we can talk about the first one.
We know that he wasn't using skepticism. What's the point of bringing up skepticism?
He was being skeptical on a different point, but for the first point, I think...
That's not relevant.
Yeah, for the first point, if we're talking about positing stuff, I think that Sonic's interpretation obviously was backed and had more credibility than your interpretation. He talks about
based on what?
Yeah, so if I'm literally behind you and I'm throwing a punch at you, you don't actually have the ability of sight to see me because you don't have eyes on the back of your head. So if I punch you when I'm literally directly behind you, it's completely reasonable that you would be off guard there.
Okay, so I guess we're moving on to another point. The original point you just brought up was based on my affirmative claims, I guess. So now we're going on to the off guard point. So again, if you have an ability to make your opponent, I guess, teleport via portals, even if you were to argue for it being an off guard, I don't see the issue with that. Why would he win that point? Because my character is upscaled based on having an ability that can make you discombobulated or unstable. What is the anti to that? I don't get it.
Well, the anti to that is when people use abilities at first, people adapt due to phenomena that they see. Like, obviously, if I use a boxing move on you, you're going to be aware of it and maybe expect it the next time that said boxing move is used. So if you use an ability initially and you just do a punch on the person and you don't actually land like a lethal or relevant blow, the person may adapt to it the next time and adequately respond to said attack. So your ability doesn't automatically result in you winning the battle.
Okay, just out of curiosity, what was his definition of off guard again?
Off guard, it was sort of just some intuitive thing that you didn't even really contend whatsoever relevantly. It's literally just if you were able to, it's literally just under these circumstances, you wouldn't actually be able to perceive or be aware of said attack.
Okay, did he actually support that? Did he send evidence of that?
You don't have to send evidence for an interpretation of what you think it means for someone to be off guard or off their game.
If you make a claim, is that not by the definition of burden of proof, meaning that you have to actually do that? Interpretation has nothing to do with whether or not you're still making claims. The point of the burden of proof is on claims. Interpretations are claims. So why would he not be able to fulfill the burden? Or why is he not obligated to do that?
Well, if we take your line of reasoning to be true and we have to apply this principle, it leads to absurdity because we have to define literally every single word that we go through during a debate. When people just define words based off of the intentionality they have for said words. So if that's the case, if someone means that this thing is true when they're saying that this thing is an off guard, then you obviously understand that because you're not a 5-year-old. You can probably understand basic English. You're probably just going for some alternate interpretation to debunk what he's saying, when in actuality you should just be accepting what he's saying when he says, I intend for this to be an off guard because this is how I define this term off guard, and the guy is clearly not actually able to see blast attack because he literally is getting struck from his blind spot.
Yeah, I'm gonna get into that later, because I already addressed this when he's literally punching that nigga in his actual face and he can see the attack. He just couldn't stop it. So we could get into that later. For one, you didn't address what I said. You just gave a baseless fucking possibility, I guess. It's possible for us to literally define every word that's still the burden of proof. That doesn't address anything I said about the burden of proof. If you do use a word, mind you, most words in the English language or shit, any language have multiple meanings. So you can't just simply say, well, because this word is this, we should automatically accept that. That's not the burden of proof, number one. You didn't address that. Number two, if there's multiple words that have multiple meanings and you're arguing for one of those meanings, meaning interpretation, which is what he was doing, that still doesn't mean that it shouldn't give any level of credibility to what he's actually arguing for. Because that means that, if I said dog walk, usually that means that you beat someone or you pretty much beat them handedly, right? So very easily. If someone says dog walk, as in debating terminology, oh, he beat him, he dog walked him. But at the same time, the word actually means that you're walking a fucking dog. Those are different meanings, but the same kind of word, the same kind of expression used differently. So when he used the word off guard, well, guess what? Off guard can mean surprise. Off guard can mean, any other definition, really. There's like 3 different definitions. I don't really have to get into that. Again, that still doesn't answer the question of why he's not fulfilled. Like, again, the burden of proof is already there. You already agreed to that. Why is he not obligated to actually fulfill the burden of proof? You didn't answer that. I'll give you one more opportunity before we move on.
I was responding to the obligation point of the whole absurdity point, but it was somewhat implied too with the whole question, the whole analogy thing, which was brought up about how you can talk about specific definitions you have during a conversation, and you don't actually have to prove it because for the thing to be proven, you just intend for this thing to be true. Okay, you intend for this to be what you mean when you actually convey these informations. Okay, but for you to say he has to prove that seems ridiculous. And from what you're implying, it seems like you actually think that there's some stance-independent, objective metric for what makes a word have its meaning. That's not something that's true of reality. In reality, people just assign random meanings to words because they have that intentionality to assign those meanings. And then we go under a similar understanding. Otherwise, we can't actually have conversations because then we could be skeptical of everything everyone's saying and no debate can end conclusively because nobody's going to define every single term that they use during conversations. Some words are just intuitively understood, so that's why he doesn't have to prove that.
Bro, what is he talking about? You don't have to prove it because okay, yeah, I wasn't
tracking error. Holy fuck.
Yeah, you didn't even hear what I said. You don't know if I'm not tracking or not. Shut the fuck up and like get off your knees.
You were. You said you don't know what the fuck he's talking about. What are you talking about? What are you saying?
Yeah, like I was saying. Yeah, I just literally started speaking and I was stammering because of the retardation. That has nothing to do with me.
Yeah, you're stuttering as well, by the way.
Yeah, that doesn't mean that I wasn't tracking. Yeah, that doesn't mean I wasn't tracking.
That's a loss. That's good.
Yeah, you just sucking dick though. You know that? Anyways, so like I was saying, yeah, I was trying to like literally not spam you with fallacies, but all you're arguing for. Matter of fact, I'm gonna still hold back the fallacies. That's cool. For one, you didn't answer the question of why that's still not fulfilling the burden of proof. You just gave your, I guess, weird philosophy or your own logic on why you think he shouldn't, because you personally think it's absurd. That doesn't fucking matter. That's like saying, well, I'm not going to fulfill the burden of proof because personally, if you put something into question, then you ask for evidence of this being stated. That means that I think it's absurd. What are you talking about? That has nothing to do with the fallacy and you fulfilling shit. That is, what the fuck? That's literally so subjective. That's fallacious. But I'm not going to spam you with fallacies, so that's cool. Number 2, again, even if you were to say that, what relevance do that have to do with anything I just talked about? That's like saying, I could understand if it's absurd if I were to put everything you said into question and then ask for evidence, not the main contention, the main argument that you have on this said point, which has multiple meanings. You have to prove that this is one of the meanings or the interpretation of this word that you're using. Yes, that's still the burden of proof. So yeah, like I said, you literally you didn't answer anything I was saying. You just gave your own subjective personal belief, saying that it's absurd without actually addressing that with like another fallacy, saying that, well, it would be written off because of this. You're just using your own headcanon or your own belief system, which is, again, just simply fucking fallacious. You didn't give any actual like credence as to why he wouldn't be able to feel the burden. What? You're dismissing burdens and razors and like damn near fallacies. Oh, it's not fallacious because I think it's absurd. Oh, it's not a burden because I think it's a fucking absurd. It's not a razor because I think it's absurd. What are you talking about? That's not how you... Anyways, do you want to move on?
Yeah, we can move on. I'm just going to say something that's not really something that I think you're actually going to attack or is relevant, because I'm not going to say anything beyond this point about the point we just went over. You committed like 5 different straw man fallacies because you kept misrepresenting what I was saying. I never said once, I believe something, therefore this thing is automatically true. No, I was saying that there was an issue. There was a specific critique that I was giving for your line of reasoning as to why this burden of proof metric that you're trying to apply doesn't actually have to be fulfilled. And I was saying that Sonic, off of the analogy that he gave, kind of implies that as well. So this is why we should probably take Sonic's side, because his side actually has greater motivation in the sense that it makes sense. It doesn't lead to absurdities as your view does. Okay? So you didn't actually critique what I said properly. You just said some stupid shit. You misrepresented what I said, and your critique isn't sequitur. I can move on to the next point, though, for the other panels, since we're done with the off-guard point.
No, you just made an entirely new claim. I'm going to address that now. For one, I didn't say that you was arguing something to be true. I just said, unless you were to disagree with this, your rationale comes from your belief system.
Because I did argue
your rationale, your rationale comes from your belief system. Your logic comes from your belief system. It's all a part of the same system.
So what's
of
the
your,
difference
I guess,
between what I'm doing and what you're doing?
If we could get into this, okay, well, I don't know why he keeps trying to cut me off. So we can get in this, I guess, into the semantics of it if you want. That's going to waste time, obviously. But yeah, that's not a straw man if I'm literally just repeating what you said, just giving it nuance. If you said, well, I think that it's literally absurd and you don't have to fulfill the burden of proof because it can. Possibility, which is, again, a fallacy that I'm not going to really name, a possibility that it might be able to lead into absurdity. That you didn't even prove what you were saying. You didn't even say anything that was logical. So, yeah, sure. I just wanted to address that real quick, just to explain that you still didn't really explain anything. On top of that, that wasn't a straw man at all, because that's not what I was doing at all. I was just literally stating what you stated, and I didn't change from what you said. I just gave it an elaboration, if you will. That's not a straw man, but go ahead.
I'm talking about Devon.
Yeah, it's Devon. My name is Devon. Okay.
I'm talking about Devon. Hey, yo, Brooklyn!
It's so weird. It's so weird that, like, being weird in this community is acceptable. Like, you're fucking weirdo, nigga.
Wait, pause for just a second.
I want to
finish up our conversation. So you said we could get into the semantics of it. I want to repeat on that just real quick, and then see if I want to get into the semantics of it, because it might be irrelevant.
No, that's not. No, I'm not doing that.
Okay, you don't want to repeat it. Okay, that's fine. If you're gonna use a critique on me and then not repeat it, I don't really care. So I'm just gonna talk about the next point. So the next thing that was happening was the whole interpretation of the constant punches being thrown at Blast. So Sonic was trying to give like an equal interpretation, saying like Blast was surprised at the speed of Garo's punches, to basically just say that Blast is on the back foot of this fight. He's clearly in a disfavorable position. He's kind of losing. We can literally see this here, where Blast is literally all defense. Garo is the one on offense, and Blast is just continuously going on defense. He isn't counterattacking whatsoever. And with the oofing, which, you know, has a face where the guy's kind of like surprised, but Sonic didn't actually bring up the face of surprise point. He's saying that it's a speed thing. You said it was power. You were trying to use this to be like, okay, so my character is stronger off of all of these panels, but then Sonic tries to give a different interpretation for the thing, so you have to make yours more plausible, which is why I brought up the equal interpretation point earlier, but then you didn't actually make your side more plausible whatsoever. You said it could have just been power. Sure, that's fine, but that's basically the same thing as you giving an equal interpretation to Sonic's alternate interpretation. You have to make yours more likely because you're on the affirmative.
Yeah, two things. Being on the affirmative does not mean that you have to justify your claims more so than a person who's using their own interpretation. If you're not able to debunk a person's claim,
he wasn't giving his own interpretation. He was being skeptical. You didn't track what I just said. I know you just said you don't want me to interrupt you, but you just didn't track what I just said.
I'm not even addressing what you said. Why the fuck are you even cutting me off? And you're not even understanding what I said. That's not even what I argued. You're cutting me off for no reason at this point. It happened like more than once. Like, what's wrong with you? Do you want to continue or not? Like, I'm not going to keep wasting time.
When you just clearly misrepresent me and then you just lie and say, "Oh, I didn't misrepresent
that's what I just said.
I'm going to call it out to you understand it.
I could even finish it right now. You would know it's not about your fucking argument. You keep cutting me off based on possibilities that you're assuming.
They are like likely possibilities. Everyone who's listening to you is probably interpreting it the same way, but we can continue.
That doesn't matter. That doesn't, even if you were to say that I was strawmanning you, that doesn't give you a right to cut me off. That doesn't make any fucking sense.
It's just more efficient. It's completely like within my rights if I think it's going to be more helpful.
You assuming, which leads, that's not logical. That's going to be more so illogical than logical.
Okay.
That's
it's
literally
my belief. I have
accusation.
motivation for it. You just saying, "Oh, well, it's just your belief. You're just assuming
anyone
something."
have motivation for everything.
That's not actually a
I can be
debunk.
motivated just
Everyone
by
has
saying that,
motivation
oh, I don't
for
wanna be
anything. That's
peaceful.
fantastic. But if I'm telling you that it makes more sense to do this, then I'm trying to convince you to go under my methodology.
What? That doesn't mean that I am under it. So that means that you still have to go with what the standard is already established. We already established that we're going to stop cutting each other off so we can have a civil discussion. You just make it more
I never established that, but you can continue if you want. I'll try to stop interrupting you if it bothers you that much.
Even right now.
Just go ahead. Just go ahead. You don't need to critique every single time I cut you off. Just go ahead. I'll stop interrupting you.
I think I'm good now.
I'm done interrupting you. Just go ahead.
Okay, I'm gonna give you one more chance. I really don't like wasting time. So I'm not even gonna argue and warn niggas more than 5 times. Like I don't do that anymore. Shit, I don't think I've ever did it, but sure. So like I was saying, yeah, it has nothing to do with your fucking argument. It was about me arguing for the entire, I guess you would say, the community's logic of, oh, your own assertion means that if someone gives an interpretation, that means that you have to back up the evidence that you already presented, or not even evidence, but the argument that you already presented. If first off, the burden of proof is the only thing you have to justify. That's it. Anything other than that is not a requirement. There's no rules, there's no razors, there's no fallacies, nothing other than burden of proof, send evidence of what you claim, that be the end of the story. You saying his interpretation that doesn't debunk what I said means that my point literally didn't get debunked. So why wouldn't it go through? That philosophy in general doesn't make any sense. That has nothing to do with you personally. Just in general, people use that logic. That doesn't make any sense. Secondly, just to address what you said about me not giving the probability or I forgot the exact word, and I know you're like very like
increaser.
No, it was about me substantiating what I was saying about the scan. No, if you scroll up, you can literally, it wasn't me arguing for my interpretation. I literally sent the evidence of Blast literally referring to his power. So now that I established that you didn't even know what the fuck you're talking about, you're just arguing for things that you didn't even see in the chat. And I guess you joined the VC late.
At the panels right now.
You definitely joined the VC late. I noticed that. Especially if you look at your first messages when you started texting in the chat of recent. You started like complaining about like the actual ticket itself, and I realized that was like at a certain time frame. It was way after we joined the VC, but sure, I guess. Yeah, I sent the actual scan of Blast literally showing why he would be surprised. So that's me increasing the likelihood of it referring to power because the nigga said it was. So it wasn't an interpretation. No. It was literally me supporting what the nigga said. So the only person using interpretation, guess what, was Sonic. Oh, it could be surprised. But at the same time, it makes no sense for it to be about speed if the nigga is clearly reacting to every single attack with ease. The reason why I use the word ease is because there was no sign of difficulty other than his face, other than his facial expression and his word saying, oh, which again, all explained, all stated as well. So again, his interpretation would be the thing that's incorrect here. But go ahead.
Okay, so I'm going to respond to the first thing you said. With the whole ooh thing, you say that you think that there is no actual indicator for why the character is actually struggling, but manga panels can be interpreted differently, and that's something that's completely accessible, okay? If we're just going to say that because you think that interpretation is true, you send that, you're saying it's cold cut, this is what the interpretation is, this is what happens, then we literally have to accept every single panel that anyone ever says as the objective interpretation, which just removes the point of every single debate. That's absurd. We interpret the information that we see visually differently based off of indicators. Now, I'm going to respond to the planet point. So, it actually does debunk your point, because if Sonic is saying that he's actually on the back foot and he's losing off of the speed of the attacks, then you literally just being like, oh, well, that's not true. because of the whole planet thing. That doesn't work if Sonic says in response, the only reason why he's talking about the planet thing is after the attack has been thrown, because we see a difference where he's actually reacting verbally and he's reacting visually because we see a shocked facial expression. He didn't say the shocked facial expression point directly, but that's kind of implied off of the panel, which I can look at and interpret based off the context that Sonic is giving me. Then it seems more likely that Sonic 14's interpretation is true rather than your interpretation, meaning that your interpretation is less likely to be true. Okay? Now, it does debunk your point, because if your point is that he's overwhelming him, if we see a feat where Blast is literally on the defense and he's losing because Garo's attacks are fast, and they're overwhelming him, then this would give some motivation towards believing that Cosmic Garo is more powerful and faster than this other character that you're using in the versus battle debate. Okay?
Is that it? Okay. Yeah, I don't know what the fuck. First off, you keep using your own personal belief system. Is this the reason why? Okay, the entire point of you proving that Sonic beat me is based on you actually being able to use his arguments to prove that his arguments was better than mine. I'm not gonna say most, but I hear a lot of you personally believe certain philosophy. That's not relevant. You only supposed to use his argumentation and his argumentation alone. Why are you even using your own mindset? So I don't know why you keep doing that. Anyways, let me just address what you said. For one, you can't prove that he was losing. In fact, I literally argued and showed actual evidence of this nigga handling every single attack. That's why I said that he wasn't struggling at all. He was literally handling. So, we could count the punches. Like, I'm gonna just count the punches just to like. I'm not gonna lie. I guess I'm gonna be a little bit. It's not the word petty, but sure. Yeah, we could count the punches and we can see 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. Okay, and that's in one panel. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So he's punching him quite a lot, right? If you're able to literally handle all of his attacks, and all of his attacks are not based on him struggling with the speed, again, struggling with speed means that you would be inconsistent with the speed. Meaning that if you're faster, why the fuck are you being reacted to with all of your attacks? That doesn't make any sense. If you're faster than someone, that means that they wouldn't be able to handle all of your attacks. But that would clearly be contradictory to him being able to handle all of his attacks. So why is he faster and why is he losing? Why did you mention that? Sonic also did mention that, but he didn't actually justify that as well. So again, nor did you even respond to what I said about the nigga literally saying outright out of his mouth that he's surprised by his power and not speed. I gave actual evidence of why it would be referring to power and not speed, and you didn't even really address that. Nor did Sonic. So again, I don't know what you're referring to here, but yes, you would have to prove that he was losing. You would have to prove that he was being overwhelmed in the way where obviously it was based on speed and not power, but speed. You would have to prove that. But I don't think you could. So I'll just wait for you to do so. But go ahead.
Okay, so I sent 2 panels in chat, and I'm going to talk about them in a second. So the first thing is you're strawmanning me yet again. You're saying that I'm just arguing off of a personal belief system. But as debaters, when we're judging debates, we listen to the debater's words, we listen to their argument, and then we interpret their words in context for what makes the most sense under what they would probably be arguing for, and then come to a conclusion on what argument makes more sense. Okay? I'm not just arguing off of whatever I think Sonic's interpretation is just automatically making more sense because I have an actual attitude or preference towards his belief over yours. That's not what I'm arguing for. No. What I'm arguing for is that the way that Sonic argued for this, he gave implication for things that would make his interpretation more likely than your interpretation. The second thing I'm going to say is handling every single attack doesn't mean that you're not struggling. Okay? 2 relative people can evade a bunch of their attacks and constantly be struggling and sweating. There is no contradiction in that, okay? There is no issue with that. You can block the attacks, you can raise hyperspace attacks, gates to redirect the blows to a different area, and it doesn't actually have a contradiction. Now, this other thing I'm going to say to sort of support my belief, but you don't have to attack this at all because I'm not actually using this as an argument for why Sonic won the debate because Sonic didn't argue for this. Literally, look at what Blast is doing in the panel. I just sent you 2 of the panels. Blast is literally flicking his hands to the left or the right. He isn't actually fully extending his arms like Garo is. He's initiating less movement. So if he just flicks his hands literally half of the distance off of intuition that you would probably be doing to fully extend your punch. He is covering half of the distance in the same amount of time as Garo. So if anything, this is literally something that would take half of the time. So it doesn't actually imply that the guy is faster, okay? Because he's doing half of the distance in the same amount of time, so you just cut it in half. Basically equal speed, no difference, okay?
Yeah, I don't know what the fuck just happened. He just said that I wasn't using my own. Oh my god, I never understood like hypocrites or like niggas that contradict themselves even in one sentence. That doesn't make any fucking sense. Yeah, so like I said before, you were in fact using your own interpretation. Shit, you just argued for your own interpretation, which is again not fucking relevant to the point.
I just said I wasn't using that as an argument.
That wasn't relevant to the point. Okay, we're done.
Okay, we're done. You literally strawman the fuck out of me every 3 seconds and then go on a ramble.
Yeah, I was
attack anything I'm
how
saying.
was it a straw man? How was it a straw man when you
It's
just
literally a straw man. I literally
agreed with
fucking
what I
told you
said?
word for word. I'm not using this as an argument for why he won. He didn't argue for this
I
in the
didn't
debate.
say that was the
Trash.
point. I never
Holy
argued
shit,
for it
trash.
being an argument.
Trash.
I never argued it for it. I never even said it was a fucking argument. You're not even fucking tracking.
You just said that I used it to support my belief. Holy fucking shit.
I didn't say that.
Yes, you did. I'll literally show
Now
it
he's
to
gonna
you
tell
on
me what my
recording.
argument
I'll literally
is.
show it to
He's
you.
gonna tell me what my argument. Yeah, play the recording. Play me saying that. I'll wait.
Okay, I'm done. You lost this.